What time is it? It's Macho time. Christian Schmidt here with TV Aztecas with Hector Macho Camacho Jr. I'm so excited right now because, I mean, deep down, more than anything, I'm a fan. I'm a boxing fan more than anything. And to be here alongside of one half of the greatest father-son legacy ever produced out of the island of Puerto Rico. I mean, I got so many questions. I probably want even more time than we're gonna have here. So this is something special for you guys. So sit back, relax. We're gonna learn a lot with this interview right here. First off, how you doing, Hector?
Great, man. TV Azteca, Texas. Just got more macho.
It just did get.
I'm doing well. I'm great to be on.
Great.
My pleasure.
Great. Now, Puerto Rico has a rich history, and when a boxing fan or a sports fan says, describe to me, tell me about what people think of when they think of the great Puerto Rican fighters.
Well, warriors. People who left blood, sweat, and tears in the ring. Think of the great Wilfredo Gomez, the great Felix Trinidad, the Miguel Cotto, the Macho Camacho, the Carlos Ortiz. It's a long list of great fighters.
Other than your father, who's your favorite fighter to watch growing up?
You know, I'm biased, man. Everything was Macho time around me. I love Sugar Ray Leonard. I love Muhammad Ali. You know, I was those type of. I love the flashy fighters.
You like the flash and the pizzazz.
Yes, I love all that entertainment. But boxing, it's about.
Now, watching your fights, your bread and butter, your best thing was your hand-eye coordination and your speed. Now,
yeah,
were you born with that, or did your pops, or your trainers have you work on that? It seems so natural to you, like the way you would, your movements. How did that come about?
Well, you know what? That's part of the background, I guess. Growing up in New York City, I was an athlete. I played all sports, basketball, baseball, football. My family kept me off the streets and sports, so that was just something. I was an athlete. So then come out the famous DNA of one of the greatest fighters ever. So, it became easy. It was just second nature.
Take me through the memories of being at your dad's fights.
Oh, man, nerve-wracking, man. It was nerve-wracking. I didn't quite get the grasp of what I was facing at the time, but it was greatness. About 19,000 fans against the Macho Man. He was the villain, his persona. I mean, it was just showman. It was just macho time. That's the best way to describe it.
Now, out of all your victories, Philip Holiday, Little Joe Hutchinson, Yorba Campos, who, in my opinion, could easily be considered the toughest Mexican fighter. I mean, that guy was tough. Yorba Campos, what was your greatest victory in the ring?
That's a tough one. All my fights are well earned. I always had that pressure on my back to go in there and perform. If I have to name one, I will have to say Campus, my father to a draw, and I formed the fight after. But all fights were big. I say my biggest one maybe was to Chavez. Doing something in history that never been done. A fighter facing a father and son. That's monumental for me. But yeah.
It seemed like there was actually some real tension between you guys.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, come on, it was kind of like
it was
a couple face-offs and some shoving here and there.
Yeah.
And I think that there's always going to be kind of some rivalry between the Chavez and the Camachos. Am I right?
I think it's safe to say yes, even though that day I took a pass and I gave Chavez a legend pass, kind of still where I was at his last time coming to a ring, and I didn't want to mess up his party. So, but I still, to this day, I still throw my shots. Give me Omar, give me Julio, give me Julio Jr., give me Nancy, give me any Chavez. I still throw my shots.
Say that again.
Yeah, I still throw my shots. I throw my shots at every Chavez.
Say that again.
Bring on Omar Chavez, bring on Julio Jr. If they don't want to fight, train one of your uncles, your cousin Pedro Juan Ramon. It's still macho time.
Whoa! Take note.
Hey, that's something
that.
I keep with that revenge. That victory was tough for me, tough for my family, tough for Camacho, tough for Puerto Rico. We still live with that, in our hearts. Chavez lost. We did. I gave him a pass, but.
Now, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Omar and Julio Jr., ¿ellos tienen miedo? Are they afraid of
Es
you?
posible, a ver si son machos o no son machos. Hay que ver, el papá tiene los huevos, hay que ver si Julio lo tiene y Omar. Julio se cuestiona, they question sometimes by huevo there, you know, but let's see what happens, man.
Entonces, Omar y Julio, si están escuchando, y ustedes
Estamos
están...
aquí, pues TV Azteca, ¿por qué no?
¡Wow!
La casa de campeones de boxeo.
Interview got even more interesting than I thought it would. Man, got something. This is headlines right there.
Could happen.
And I would love to see that
Yeah,
fight.
why not? You know, I get the father pass, you know, the being a legend. I couldn't beat the old man up, you
Oh!
know, the exhibition.
Oh!
To this day, I still take my shots. Maybe a week ago, I called the promoters up. I know Omar had a little problem with his fight. I said, yeah, tell Omar I'm here. If you get me, I'm still here. So, yeah, that's something always in the blood.
Well,
Any Chavez.
estamos esperando por una respuesta. Says that means we are waiting for a response from the Chavez boys. I think they're too afraid, Chenzo. Ellos tienen tanto miedo pelear contigo. That's just my opinion. But I want to hear what they have. Quiero escuchar su respuesta y si ellos pueden. I mean, yeah, but that would be great.
Yeah.
Put it on TV Azteca.
TV Azteca, America.
Heck yeah. Well, that's noteworthy right now. Okay, now I asked you about the guys that you looked up to. Who are the current guys, the active fighters that you enjoy watching fight?
You know what? I'm an old school fighter. I like to see the old school techniques. And you look at boxing today, boxing more of a business than it's a sport. We don't have the trends we had back in the days. So I'm a boxer. I like to look at techniques, see fighters' growth. I look at the tanks nowadays, the Terrence Crawford, the Ryan Garcias. I give a lot of props to young fighters. They risking things, taking risks, and they go into the ring and they forgetting about their records and they seeing who's more macho. So you've seen a lot of that coming up nowadays. So that's always fun in boxing.
Can you give me your top 5 pound for pound right now?
That could be unfair, but I still put Canelo on top. Just, off the value, what he's worth. You got the Crawford there. You got the young boys in Tank. I mean, it's a tough one. But I'll start with those top 3s.
Now, if you could match any fighters in history, in prime for prime, in the similar weight classes, is there like a dream fight? Obviously, you couldn't see, but I mean, like you would like to see.
Just because we're on TV Azteca, it's, Latino down. I'd love to see a Chavez versus Duran. That would have been a good one. But I'm not one that like putting fighters together in different eras. That's like unfair. But yeah, go have fun that all day. Chavez Duran, that's a great one.
Great one. Is there any fighter you would have wished you could have fought, or maybe you still? Well, you already called the Chavez boys out,
Chavez.
But any other guys that, in the early 2000s, that you would have liked to get it on with?
Now we here in San Antonio. One fighter wanted to kick his butt with Jesse James Leon, and I called him out a bunch of times. Let's do exhibition. Let's do this. Let's do that. But there's not a fight I can say I wish. No, things happen for a reason, and I enjoy my career. I had a great career. Like I said, my goal was become 4-time world champion, 5 times. My goal was to be known for myself, Hector Camacho Jr. And when I got that recognition, I was more than satisfied and happy with my career.
What is the best fight that can be made in boxing today?
That's what the people want to see. People want to see the Canelo versus Benavidez fight. Those are the fights they want to see. That can be made. I mean, it's tough. It's a lot of, it's tough right now. Say, you see the two fighters together. It's tough. Boxing, the business side of it. So
Canelo versus Benavidez. Yeah,
that's a fight the world want to see.
Yeah, that'd be the best fight right now.
The world want to see.
Want to see that. All right, in closing, if you have any type of message you would like to leave your Puerto Rican fans, like the Camacho, your father, your fans, on the legacy, any type of message you would like to leave the people at TV Azteca?
No, a big thanks to todo Latino, not just Puerto Rico, worldwide, Latinos for the love and the they pour it down when it comes to macho time. Even to this day, anywhere I go, your father was my idol, your father was this. I appreciate the love, And it's sad we get the love when somebody's gone, but I surely, we all do, the Camacho family, I speak for everybody, we surely appreciate it, and it's still macho time.
Now, just thought it's only, you have a documentary coming out called growing up, Macho?
We still.
How can they see?
We still work on different projects that are coming out. I don't want to say too much. We still work on different projects. Right now, I still got my Macho book. I'm promoting Macho Dad for the children. So, but yeah, we got a lot of projects coming this year. So big things coming up. So. And
you're selling merchandise. How can people get in touch with you?
Well, we putting things together. Got a new team. We putting new things together. So we'll be out soon with that.
Okay. All right. Well. All right. Can you help me out in closing? What time is it?
It's still Macho time here on TV Azteca, Texas.
Somos la casa del boxeo.